Over the middle, is up.
Oh, give it a heave, and so he does. Jay Roy, carving it.
Jason Roy, over 100 runs now for the competition. 60 not out in his first game. He's going well here as well. Tigers, exactly the start they wanted. The early little wobble there, sending Orion stumped. Two experienced players. Steadying the ship here.
Oh, fetch that, please. Yes, Pepsi, catch a million. Not quite.
I think this was put down in the crowd as well. Danny. And he's gone for the googly, trying to go across. Jason Roy perhaps picking it. Targeting deep mid wicket, even with the man back. He goes again, this time just slight inside edge there. Just a single. With this type of field, you can almost just clear your leg, and depending on the line of the ball, if it's straight-ish, you know, short, straight boundary, you're going to take that mid on back. It's a new ball, it's not spinning too much. If you go slightly wider, he's got no protection on the offside, so best of both worlds for Jason Roy.
Both of them. Looked full on this occasion, but yeah, you can totally see sets his stall out there. Jason Roy, just clear that front hit, down on one knee and say thanks. .37, almost the power play done here, last one of it. Comfortable single, and keep the strike here, Luke Wright. 38 for one after 3.
Oh yeah, y'all know what time it is. Time for some TLC. Yeah, y'all already know what's going down. You cross the ropes, you hit the ground. Bring the whole squad for a fun day. December 16th, that's a Sunday.
Couple of, well, Englishmen, I suppose. Roy and Wright in at the crease, enjoying themselves. Yeah, still that little twang of South African accent from Mr. Roy, Mr. Trott.
Absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Proper Birmingham accent myself. Mr. McClanahan into the attack here.
Oh. Oh dear.
Well, that's poor fielding there. Not what you want first ball from Mitch. He's done him nicely there in the flight of the slower ball first up. Good variation of slower balls, Mitch Clenahan. This time, Wright gets away with one here. Just backward a point. Fielders have got to help out the bowlers, certainly in this format of the game.
Very much so. And McClenaghan, who's a specialist in these T20 leagues. So cruising at the moment. Now the Tigers. And if you're in and around Sharjah, get out and check out the coast and all the splendid things to see. Here's something that Michael Slater gets off on. Bang. Thrill-seeking, adrenaline junkie, MJ Slater, look out. Tells me he's going to skydive this trip. Over the palms. Good work, young man. Slower ball. And goodbye and good night.
Mitch Clenahan going for another slower ball. Jason Roy just getting his arms through it again. Good cricket shot. He hit it hard. You see, doesn't try and overhit it. Good hit position. Ball generally flies off his bat.
Yeah, they're waiting, they want a million. Oh, that shot. That is $1 million stroke indeed. Jason Roy's in a hurry. 50 up now.
50 up in the fourth over. Perhaps the Tigers here thinking about their net run rate, wanting to finish this off as quickly as possible. Clenahan drifting on those stumps, and we're seeing a little bit of a whip there. Cheeky little whip there from Jason Roy. Certainly has gone a long way.
Clenahan has disappeared. Oh, Mitch.
Nearly on the roof there from Jason Roy. Spectacular over here from him. This with Clenahan going for the change-up. Running his hands across that one. Just a fantastic cricket shot from Jason Roy. That's what he can do.
Well, I'll tell you, JT, he went for 24 in each over. He went for 48 last night. 48 in 2 overs. And this one, yeah, so I'm just looking at, there's one to go. This could, well, shatter his record. One of those personal records you don't quite like. And there's a discussion here with the field. Jordan's going to come up. Luke Ronke, not with the gloves on, he's roaming in this T20 league out in the field. And it's 25 off that over from Mitch McClenaghan. 63 for 1.
The party's back for you. It's time for season 2. Just swing the bat and over splat. Can you feel the rush? Bust up dust. Bust up dust. Bust up dust.
T10 League UAE.
बदल गया है.
Only had 4 overs. And it's just about done and dusted. Chris Jordan, can he rip a pole out? Now, the Yorker specialist, Chris Jordan, is on now. Oh, most on the offside, but there is protection. Oh, no, hang on. Hang on. And hang on. And hang on. Because we've got to go sideline to Karishma.
Thank you. I know it is towards the end of the game where we had to talk to you, John, at Gloucester. Well, you are the physio. And, well, let's talk about what it's like every day in the changing room and what is the process like, and also T10.
Yeah, look, T10's an amazing format of the game. Like everything, this game's evolving, and everybody around the game has to evolve. Us as coaching staff, as physios, as support staff, our games need to evolve as well. I mean, everybody thought T20 was the end of the evolution, but T10 has proven that it's only continued to grow and evolve. And for us to be successful in what we do, we need to evolve with it. And I think the beauty of this game is that as the players become more adaptable, the support staff need to reassess themselves as well and take their games to the next level.
You've been in the field for many years. What is your take on T10, which you just said, but can talk about it slightly more?
Yeah, look, too many years probably, but you know, starting with Test cricket and then obviously the 50 overs and T20 and now into T10, I think it's an amazing format because it tests everybody. It's quick, makes us make better decision making, not just in the tournament but before the tournament, and it makes us look at the whole game completely differently, especially selection. So who we select, how we select. And the way we go about our business has to be very different.
So wicket now has fallen, and it's that danger man. He's been hitting the ball beautifully right from the outset of this tournament, and he just flat batted it, didn't get the elevation that he was required. And it has been taken. There was a nervous look on the bowler's face. Is this going to be taken? And it was.
Well, he's done his job. His goal was 43. It's 66 for 2.
Rain played spoil sport in the second T20I. Can Team India salvage a draw? Or will the Aussies wrap up with another win? All eyes on the third T20I. Tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. live on Sony 6 and Sony 10-3.
The Ultimate Fighter finale, Dos Anjos versus Usman, Saturday, December 1st, live on Sony ESPN, Sony ESPN HD, and the Sony Live app.
He can hit a ball, no doubt about it, but it'll be right on strike. They crossed, and he's 21 from 10. 2 boundaries, 1 6, and finding some form. And one does go to 45 either side, and that was going to run away. We'll have another look at Jason Roy, who does flat bat a lot.
Well, you can see that he bowled the slow one, turned his fingers over it. Couldn't not synchronize the swing of the bat with that slowness in the ball, bowling out to Anwar Ali. But he has done his job by then. He's taken the game and it's just a canter to the finish line now. What a one-sided game, and quite a contrast to the first game we saw. Tigers just without breaking a sweat are on the doorsteps of a victory. They need 11 of 32 balls, so plenty in the tank to spare.
Well, Rutherford 47 in his first knock, no balls at all, so we know the powerhouse that he is. He loves the game. He's a youngster, another youngster from the West Indies, and there's a lot of them coming through. Hitmai's another one I'll keep mentioning because he's just as talented.
Yeah, I did the commentary this year. I was a bit disappointed in what they dished out on the tour of India recently, Slat. A lot of new names, but big disappointment that a few of the names just pulling out at the last minute. Andre Russell was one. Evan Lewis came to India, didn't play. And Hitmai was somebody who really caught the eye. Didn't do much in the first test match, but showed glimpses. And he was the only player, I was surprised, to be on all the 3 squads of the tour. T20s, one-dayers and test matches. And then with that brilliant century in the second one-day, took the game away from India. So yes, he is the one for the future. And as you're mentioning, plenty of bubbling talent.
Well, and that'll be hard to chase down. It is chased down, good fielding, and they're scampering for 2. Oh! I would say that is out. It looked like he was going to be short, and it is Rutherford who is on the ground. He put in the biggest dive. He's a youngster. He's got a good dive on him, but not good enough. Oh, he scampered for 2. And how good was that outfielding?
but he tried his best. That was a fantastic lunge, just missing it by maybe 6 inches. So he's not going to trouble the scorers much in this knock. This was flat batted, but wonderful fielding in the outfield. Just pick up and throw was brilliant. Look at that, where the throw came. Parallel. Ball boundaries, but still to just recover and chuck the ball back at this trajectory was special. Well, not much to worry there for Rutherford. Gone for 1. It's 69 for 3.
So just a couple of wickets when they're getting very close, not far away at all. And it's Sam Billings, the skipper, who was giggling at the toss. He's lost all 3 tosses. He wanted to bowl first anyway. He got his wish, and Ronke had already said, I'm going to bat first if I win it. It was a token toss. And just trying to say, Ronke, you're going to bat first. I said, why are we tossing? Let's just say no toss. Is that all right, match ref?
Yeah, that was a suggestion a few years back, just to do over the toss. And the host decides what they want to do. They'll take out the pitch factor, especially on tours. It was a good idea. But in games like this, if both the captains want whatever they want, how often do you reckon that happens, that each captain gets what they want?
It should be out. It should be out. We'll come back to that question. Flat one, so just stalling slightly. They've got so much time that it is only another 8 runs that are required by the Tigers. And again, just hitting it a bit flat, trying to get more elevation. Doesn't get it. Nicely taken. So it was a good innings though. Luke Wright missed out in the first game that he played. He didn't play the opening game. Got 23 from 13. He's done a job. 70 for 4. Nabby now. And as mentioned, 8 runs required. This is only the 6th over, so they've made short work of it. The run rate is 13.13. And you would have thought that 77 was going to get chased down. We're talking about the tosses. Yeah, look, there's been a suggestion, hasn't it, to try and alleviate any preparation of a pitch that's going to suit that home side to give the opposition an opportunity. This one will bounce short, so 7 to win. Yeah, in theory, I see what they're saying. Practicality, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, but toss has been such an integral part of the legacy of cricket. Just to remove it from the game, would people will feel shortchanged. So probably, but fair suggestion, lot of debate there, and that's what is welcome. Any kind of debate in changing the laws and the rules of the game to make it more contemporary, more entertaining, and more fair.
So 6 to win. Can we see a maximum? Why not? That's what this game's all about. Oh, do it in singles. Come back for 2. This is a comfortable 2.